Okay, good morning to all. I think my voice is audible and the screen also shared. Okay, I will start the session. At any time you have any problem, please unmute yourself and ask the doubts. Okay, so directly I am not moving to advanced Java. First, I will give you Java. Okay, somebody said that Java is a language, and someone said that Java is a technology, and someone said that Java is a framework. That means three most popular terms are: one is language, second one is technology, third one is framework. Now Java is a language or technology or framework. I will give you the complete idea. Now first, before giving the idea, I will give you the information of Java editions. Java editions. So somewhere we are called as Java modules. That means I already said in the core Java. Anyway, starting from the first topic, there is no concept of core Java and advanced Java. Actually, those are non-technical terms. Technically, Java consists of three modules. The first module name is J2SE, or also called as JSE. Second one, J2EE, are also called as JEE. Third one, J2ME, called as JME. Okay, these are the three editions of Java. These are the three editions of Java. Okay, think clear the my voice? Yes, clear. JSE, JEE, JME. So JSE means Java Standard Edition. Standard, the name specify. JEE means Java Enterprise Edition. Enterprise Edition. And JME has Java. Actually, the official, the original name is Micro Edition. Later on, they are called as Micro is converted into unofficially Mobile Edition. Okay, JSE, JEE, JME. These are the three modules or three editions of Java. Now we will move one by one carefully, and by the time of moving, you are automatically getting the concepts of advanced Java. First, JSE. Java Standard Edition. What is mean by Standard Edition? Standard means compulsory. You need to follow this one. You need to follow this one. Simply, this is some your core Java, not completely. Generally, we are calling this one as core Java. And JSE is simply an installable software. If everyone know core Java, how do we write all the programs? By using the software JDK. Yes or no? By using Java Development Kit. Java Development Kit software is installed in your computer. By using this computer, we are writing the program. We are writing the program. And you know one more thing. By using JSE, we can develop stand-alone applications. Yes or no? By using JSE, we can develop standalone application. What is mean by standalone application? Desktop application, simply an application that is installed in a system and it is not possible to move from one system to another system. Each and every system you need to install the software, and by using that software and by using that software we are developing one application like JDK. Yes or no? JDK software is installed in my system. By using JDK I am performing some operation. VLC media player, the standalone application. So it is installed in only one system. Okay. So generally to develop the standalone application, the edition or the JSC module is used. JSC module is used. Generally, these applications are categorized into two types. Even though standalone application, those are categorized into two types. One is CUI application. Second one is GUI application. What is the meaning of this one? General applications are CUI and GUI. So before Java, everyone knows C language. Everyone know C language. So by using C language, we are developing some projects. We are developing some application. Generally, all those are CUI application, also called as console application. CUI means character user interface. Now everyone know this GUI application are also known as desktop application, graphical user interface. Now see this one. See this one. Here the go to meeting. Suppose observe my screen. This PC. This is a graphic image. Recycle bin graphic image. Google Chrome graphic image. Now you got the point. Now you understand what happened. Everything is a graphic image. That is GUI application. GUI application. These are standalone applications. Generally, along with the standalone application, by using JSC, we can develop applets also. What is an applet? Simple sense. Applet is used for developing the web pages. Applet is used for developing the web pages. But right now we are not using the concept of applets. Why? Already web page creations, HTML, CSS, etc., etc., AngularJS, etc. Many new versions are coming. We are not prefer to use applet. Okay, my step 1 is completed. JSC. Now the remember some point. According to this one, JSC. Here I will write down this point. JSC is a language. JSC is a language for end some part of technology. General meaning of language and technology is generally the basic things that we are learned for developing an application, that is called language. Generally core Java. What do you learn in the core Java? In the core Java, you have learned object-oriented programming principles. Yes or no? That is different concepts of class, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction, along with multi-threading, along with we discussed hyperclasses, strings, arrays. We learn different topics for developing an application, that is called language. Once you learn all the basic topics, convert whatever the knowledge you grab there convert the knowledge into an application development, that is called technology. You understand the point? Generally, this advanced Java comes under technology. Converting the core Java, that is the language that we have learned, into application development, that is comes under advanced Java. Now, what is a framework? I will discuss later. Now, remember core Java and advanced Java. So, for easy purpose, I divided as core Java and advanced Java. Originally, J2SE is completely a language. Now, J2SE is completely a language and some initial part of J2EE. You can understand? For example, J2W total 10 points. Among them, some 2 points are also belongs to J2SE. Now, JSE is a language part and some part of technology. Then what is the meaning of this one? The meaning is by using JSE, we can develop the application also. Yes or no? By using JSE, some part of technology means we can develop some simple application. Suppose without interactive database, simply standalone an application, design an application, install in a system, execute that one. Install in a system, execute that one. Clear my point? So this is JSC. Now, before going to J2EE, that is Java Enterprise Edition, I will give you one point. Sir, already some different programming, different languages, suppose so VB, Visual Basic, .NET, generally Python, now only Python comes into existence. Generally, Python is the first language. Compared to Java, Python is developed in the year 1991, Java in the year 1995. Even though Python is the old language, Python is not preferable to use. Generally, why Python not preferable? Everyone don't know the importance of Python. So that is the reason they simply ignored. And why Java is used? Remember the main reason why Java. So the first one and the most important, the common point is Java is platform independent. This is the main reason. I think everyone know this one in core Java. Platform independent. So what is the procedure? First I written a program in Java. For example, sample.java. This is my source code. The first stage is compilation. After compilation, my .java file is converted into .class file. Now the .class file is loaded into JVM. But where the JVM is available? JVM is available inside the software JDK. Now for converting that .class file into executable, JVM does not depends on any operating system. Yes or no? In the first, the basic points. So that is the reason my Java, that is .class file, does not depends on the operating system. Operating system is platform is called operating system. Does not depend. No, if it does not depend means it is easy to move from one system to another system. Because of this platform independent, Java is a portable, easily move from one system, one operating system to another. First the question is, what is the need of moving? General scenario, whether it is right or wrong, understand. For example, right now I am using Windows operating system. It uses suppose 7 core processes. That means maximum it can handle 10,000 requests. Assume maximum it can handle 10,000. If you are moving to some Mac operating system or Linux or Solaris operating system, it can handle many number of requests. That means you got my point. So one depending upon the operating system also my performance is changed. That is the reason simply I am moving the code from one operating system to another operating system. Code from one operating system to another operating system. Clear the point? Now, okay, my JSC introduction is completed. It is completely a language, some part of the technology. Some part of the technology means we are developing simple applications by using this core Java, that is JSC. Now, JEE. Java Enterprise Edition. Java Enterprise Edition. Remember, generally JSC means it has an installable software JDK. Yes or no? But coming to JEE, this is not an installable software. So the Java specification gives some rules and guidelines, and by using these rules and guidelines, we are creating web server. And we are creating application server. These web server and application server, these are the softwares. These softwares are installed in your computer. These softwares are installed in your computer. By using this software, the JW is executed. Yes or no? Web server. For example, one web server name is Apache Tomcat. Anyway, this is my topic. Yes or no? In future, we will discuss complete to JWE. One Apache Tomcat is a web server. Suppose WebSphere. This is an application server. These are the installed software. Now the JW is executed by using this installed software. By using this installed software, yes or no? That means working with the web server and application server is JW. Okay. Here I am using the word Java Enterprise Edition. That means generally by using Java, we are developing enterprise applications. JSC means Java standalone application. We are developing only standalone application, but by using JEE, we can develop enterprise application. Enterprise application means internally this enterprise application have two categories internally. One is web application. Second one is distributed applications. Web applications, distributed applications. Okay. Now here we are discussing this one. This is advanced Java is used for developing the web applications and distributed applications. Now, what is mean by web application? What is mean by distributed application? I will give you the definition of this one. First, coming back to web application. Suppose if you are developing one application that requires some internet, like one example is gmail.com or Facebook or website redbus.com or book my show irctc. You can take any website. What happened? First I opened the browser. Yes or no? First I opened the browser. Suppose like this Google Chrome, the browser is open. After this is my diagram. This is my diagram. Generally, these web applications are client server application. Anyway, I will explain with the diagram. What is mean by client server? Assume this is my computer. This is my computer. Assume the name of the mission is some mission 1. My computer. Within my computer, first I opened some browser. You got my point? I opened some browser. Assume he is the client. Assume he is the client. You can go anyway. The diagram is same. No one is not able to change the diagram. Okay, this is the fixed one. My computer, within the computer, I open some browser and this is server. Assume this is server. Here assume this is some another mission. Here what we have? What we have? The web application. Generally, we know the term that is called website. First step is once I open the browser, I given some request to the server. This is called request through some network. Internally, some network is there. I am given some request. Now, that request is handled by the website, perform the operation, and then produces the response. Yes or no? Client request. If I open, go this one, Google Chrome. If I open www.facebook.com, from my web browser, understand here one important point is there. From my web browser, I entered www.facebook.com. That request, that is URL, is handled by the website, that is under mission to server handle the website that takes the information from the client and then produces the response. In this operation is client to do anything? Remember, client does not do anything. Yes or no? Client is not a software. Client is not a software application. Every operation is done at the side of server. Server is a software application. The client means just for user interface. Yes or no? Just I open the browser. That is user interface. I enter the URL. That URL is taken by the server, handles the request, perform the operation. Again, the information is shown back to the user. Suppose if I click login button, that is user interface. Again, that is taken by the server. Now you understand the point. The web application generally client to server. In this, client does not have any software. Client is just an user interface. Server is a software application. Every operation is run there. Okay, clear the point. Internally, this is happened. This is called web application. Such type of applications are developed by using JEE, Advanced Java. By using Advanced Java, any application, book my show, any application you can take, that is suppose Facebook, Gmail, Instagram, etc. etc. Generally, in this client server, we are called as thin client, fat server. General name. No need to use this one. You can directly call as client server. Generally you can call as thin client, fat server. That means, what is the meaning? Thin client means client does not consist of any software. Simply this is an user interface. Server consists of some software. This is for developing. Now clear the point? Okay. After that, what is mean by distributed application? I will move to another page. Now, distributed application means simple thing. Main example is if you want to book a movie ticket under Book My Show, a movie ticket under Book My Show, or if you want to perform some transaction, or that is if you want to buy a product on Amazon, any online shopping, either Book My Show, IRCTCS, etc., etc. Internally, understand the diagram. Internally, what happened? For example, I am the client. That means I want to book some ticket. I want to book some ticket. Client, at this time of client, you are selected your book. Okay, very good. Whether here software is available or not available, I don't know. Generally, at the time of booking, assume the software is not available. Okay, my ticket is booked. After completion of ticket booking, what is the main important thing? You need to pay the amount. Yes or no? You need to pay the amount. For example, we have different types. Assume a credit card. You need to pay the amount by using credit card. So under the credit card, suppose a Visa card, Master card, suppose RuPay card, different types of cards are available. Along with different banks are available. Now the question is Book My Show or Amazon.in is handles, that is communicating with all cards, is communicating with all banks? Remember, no. Yes or no? At the time of your transaction, you have some payment gateway. You have some payment gateway. This particular Amazon interacts with the payment gateway. This payment gateway interacts with the Visa card and then interacts with this, suppose HDFC Bank. Yes or no? Now here we are performing some operation in one mission. Here we are performing one operation in one mission. Here even this is perform one operation here, this here. That means multiple clients are available. Multiple clients. Suppose simple example, swiping mission. So you have swiping mission. Whenever you are performing some operation, so assume swiping mission is the client. Assume swiping mission is the client. In this, the software is installed or not installed? Yes, the software is installed. Whenever you swipe one card, it automatically moves to the server. Here also the software is installed. Within the server, the credit card operation is processed. At the time of processing, it goes to the corresponding card at corresponding bank. Now here what you learn? The meaning is distributed. That means the information is distributed among multiple missions. Among multiple missions. So the thing is sharing of information reduces the burden. Reduces the burden. Yes or no? Understand the point? This is called, that means in this multiple number of clients within the clients and server, the software is installed. This mainly enterprise application. You can develop web application. You can develop distributed applications. Generally, online shopping and banking example. For example, multiple banks are there. In Hyderabad, I have some Axis Bank account. Okay, I opened the account in Hyderabad at branch X. Suppose within the same city, if I am moving to branch Y, there I am performing some operation. Suppose I credit some amount, I withdraw some amount. Okay, now again I come back to branch X, my amount is updated. Yes or no? That means my information is distributed among the branches in the same bank. Anyway, fine. Now suppose I am going to some ATM mission, my bank is Axis Bank. Suppose here I am using HDFC Bank and withdraw some amount. Now it is updated the my Axis Bank account. Yes, that means my information is distributed among different banks also. Such type of applications are called distributed applications. Distributed application. Clear the point? Finally, within 2 minutes, I will give you the introduction of J2ME. After that, again, I will move back to J2EE. So why? Because we are advanced Java. We are going to cover advanced Java. So advanced Java is completely done by J2EE. Completely done by J2EE. Some part of JSC. Now J2ME. Generally, this is called mobile edition. Generally, J2ME. Generally, sorry. Officially, that is called micro edition. After that, we are converting this as mobile edition. Anyway, one simple point, this J2ME is also installable software like JDK. We have a software MDK, Mobile Development Kit. By using this software, we can develop this application. What is this application? The applications that are installed inside the mobile. Generally, by using J2ME, we can develop mobile application and we can develop micro applications. We can develop mobile application, we can develop micro application. So mobile application means everyone know any application that is installed in a software, that is sorry, installed in your mobile. Anyway, I will give you what is the meaning of micro. Final my point is we are not right now, approximately 5 to 6 years onwards, this J2ME is not used. Why? That J2ME is replaced with Android. Android, everyone know use Android. J2ME is replaced with iOS. It is replaced with Microsoft Office. There different versions of for mobile applications. So compared to all these, J2ME has less features. That is the reason J2ME is not preferable to use. Okay. First of all, what is mean by micro application? I will give you one point. Is anybody know the topic of embedded system? Embedded system. I will give you the meaning of embedded system. Embedded means a software that is built in hardware. Difficult to understand. Suppose very simple thing. First I will write down one application. Here I am developing one application. Whatever the application, you can take any application, your wish. You can take any application. Suppose coming to fridge, coming to refrigerator. First ignore the refrigerator. First I develop one program. What is my program? My program is, for example, uh, provide power, for example cooling, for example assume you need to provide the cooling this much amount of time. Example, very good example, AC. Consider automatic sensor AC. Yes or no? Automatic. So here right now the machine is not available. I written a program. So generally it read the temperature from the outside environment. According to the temperature, my AC temperature is need to be updated. For example, right now my outside temperature is some 35 degrees. Automatically my AC is moved to some 25 degrees. And after some time, my room temperature is less than 25. Yes or no? If I am using AC for 3 hours, my room temperature is reduced. Immediately I switch off the AC. Immediately, not I am not using the buttons for switch off. Automatically, internally the compressor is off. You check that one. The compressor is off. Again the room temperature is increased. The compressor is again turn on. Yes or no? For that, I written one program and that program is installed in a chip. That program is installed in a chip and attached to the AC. Now you understand, the written program is placed in a chip and executed. That is embedded. That is called micro application. Anyway, for this mobile application, Android and iOS becomes more popular. For micro application also, embedded C, one new language is developed, embedded C, that becomes very popular for embedded micro application. So finally, we are not preferable to use J2ME. Finally, the last point is Java 2 Enterprise Edition. This is a technology. Now anybody ask the question, Java is a language or technology or a framework? Remember, Java is divided into three types: JSC, JEE. JME is not useful. JSC means standard edition. It is completely a language. The meaning of language means the concepts that we are learned for developing an application, and JSE is some part of technology. Some part means technology means by knowing the concepts convert into an application. By using JSC, we can develop simple standalone applications. Now JW is completely a technology. Completely a technology. By using this one, whatever the language concept we learn, we convert that one in the time of application development. That is JEE. Now, what is mean by framework? Another word, framework. Generally, this framework is not related to this Java software. Generally, the frameworks are third parties. Anyway, those are used by Java. Framework means one structure that is already constructed, a readily constructed structure. Simply we are using, but the structure is constructed how, and how we are using? By using this JFEE. A structure is already constructed, framework already constructed, we are simply using this one. Simply using this one. Now coming to JEE. Now I will explain the course content, what we are going to cover. Under JEE, the main important topics are JDBC, Servlet, JSP. These are the main important topics. So, in our session, we are going to cover these three topics in detail: JDBC, Servlet, JSP. After this advanced Java, the next one we have frameworks. So, this JDBC is overcome in the future by using Hibernate. JDBC, if you want to learn Hibernate, compulsory you need to learn JDBC. Understand why, sir? JDBC is outdated. JDB is replaced with Hibernate. Very good, fine. But directly, if you want to write a sentence, it is not possible. You need to learn the words. First of all, you need to know how the concepts of JDBC is implemented, and from that, simply once you know the complete details of JDBC, in the next level, it is very easy to learn the concept of Hibernate for database connection and servlets JSPs. Generally, these are also overcome. After completion of these advanced topics, in the next, not in advanced Java, in the next you can learn Spring Boot, Hibernate, and then web services. Once you learn these three topics also, 90%, 99% except front end, you are in a position to become a developer. Even simply by using advanced Java, by learning these three topics only, you are completely eligible for programmer, that is developer. Core Java and advanced Java is completely sufficient for becoming a developer. Suppose if you are using some experience, if you have some experience, minimum you need to learn either Hibernate, Spring Boot or web services. Remember, so how many number of concepts you learn, depending upon the concepts, your salary, depending upon the number of topics you learn, your job. So how many amounts you want to learn, that is completely your wish. Okay. Now I will show you in detail. JDBC. This is for Java Database Connectivity. Here what we are going to discuss, here we are going to discuss all the introduction. Ignore this one. Anyway, this is in detail. I will cover all this introduction to JDBC. We have one more term, ODBC. Okay. What are the different drivers of JDBC? What is API? Application Programming Interface. Okay. So by these 3 points we learn what is JDBC. Simply, anyway, in the next session I will give you the introduction to JDBC. Anyway, my first topic is JDBC. I will give the introduction to JDBC. In detail, you will get the complete details. Okay. So Java database connectivity. By this you understand one point. We are connecting the Java to database. Why and how? That is my next session. So you already know the Java database. Suppose I am giving some SQL, how to establish the connection, what are the different concepts after establishing the connection. These are all these things are comes under JDBC. After that JDBC, we will learn the concept of servlet. See this one. What is HTTP protocol? How do we develop the servlet? Servlet means simple sense server side programming. Servlets. After completion of servlet, we will discuss this one, JSP. Here, many number of topics are servlet is simply one term heading. Many number of topics are available. After that, we will discuss JSP. Inside JSP, we have the concept of beans also. Java beans. Java beans. That concept is also available inside this JSP. Okay, this is the scenario. From the next session, this is the introduction. So here the introduction in the sense what is Java, what are the divisions. Actually, if you want to move further, you first tomorrow my first topic is Java database connectivity. First I will cover this topic. Anyway, all Apache Tomcat, all web servers internally come to this one. All the servers come to this one. Here I will develop the applications also. Okay, once you understand this JDBC, anyway, so we will move very slowly step by step. Practically at the time, at the same time, I will write down the programs also. You will get the complete idea. First of all, database, and remember before coming to this one, so if anybody follow my core Java, the last topic is file system, file input stream, file output stream. There we have the topic of files. Now immediately in the next session, why we are using database? Already files is available. Why we are using the database? That is my next topic. Okay. Any doubts related to this session? So anyway, no need to cover all the 1 hour. So my introduction, if I take this JDBC, again it takes approximately half an hour. Approximately takes half an hour. Anyway, this is the introduction to my JDBC. If you have any doubt, please ask me.